E aí, feijões, bem-vindos a mais um vídeo de SCP Secret Files. No último episódio a gente tinha visto a história lá do rei enforcado, né? E vamos ver agora o que o jogo tem pra nos mostrar. Lá vou eu traduzir mais coisas, mano. Ai, ai. Agora direto a Files, tá? Vamos ver. O objeto é não sei o que é um plot de argila irregular com uma altura de 23 centímetros e um diâmetro de 28 centímetros. Mas não se engane pela sua aparência, é um organismo. Não sei o que é um womb. Sim, uma womb da Terra. O SCP-660 pode ser seguramente mantido num cofre. Um cofre normal. Uma caixa. Selado com... Eu não sei o que é tamper-proof, mas é anti-tamper. Não sei o que é tamper. Vai ter um log de testes envolvendo experimentação humana nisso aqui, beleza. Eu não quero ler o wiki do SCP não. Se eu quisesse ler o wiki do SCP eu ia lá no sitezinho lá. Tá. Tacar o safe pra cá. Ah, tá. Eu tava esquecendo de tacar isso aqui. Pode ser na ordem errada? Tá, imagino que possa. Submit. Tá, Euclide. 143. Mandar esse aqui também. Coca zero? Ô, louco. Trabalho chato, hein? Tá, é 5 para as 4 agora. Quase pronto. Gente, você não tá vindo? Nah. Não se encaixa em mim. O que vocês estão falando? Oi, Carl. Nós estamos indo lá no encontro mensal não. É mensal que se diz? Acho que é. Cada mês a fundação como é que convida alguém famoso pra dar uma, não sei o que, uma lecture, para compartilhar conhecimento e não sei o que, no instituto, né? Eles convidaram esse mês o Dr. Trevor. Ele tem uma reputação grande com a fundação. Interessante, me conte dentro. Conte comigo, no caso. Opa, eu vou, pode crer que eu vou. Dragões. Dragões de papel. Eu teria em casa, foda-se, mano. Tá ligado aqueles dragãozinhos que o povo faz que fica assim? Eu não sei fazer, mas se eu soubesse eu faria. No caso, os daqui não são assim, mas também é legal. E ela
There are many stories in this world. Some are read widely all over the world. Some are hidden in dust and known only by a handful of people. Today I'm going to tell you a story no one else has heard before. A real story of mystery and wonder and adventure. And then you too will become the guardian of this story. The story takes place in a world of long ago. The hero of our story is a little boy.
Daniel.
His name is Daniel. One day, out of nowhere, Daniel got a serious case of chickenpox.
Porra, chickenpox.
It made him look like a strawberry. To make sure he didn't spread it to others, Mrs. Page, the principal, had him isolate in an attic. And so, in the attic he lived, all on his own.
Mr. Daniel,
Chickenpox é catapóia, mano.
while up here in this attic, you'll have plenty of time to practice your penny whistle. I hope you'll practice well and prepare for next month's art festival.
But Mrs. Page, the melody is so difficult.
Don't give up, boy. You don't give up before you fight.
Nem fudendo.
Daniel was reluctant at first, but he trusted Mrs. Page, and he knew he should listen. And so he practiced the penny whistle.
Ah, não, nem fudendo. Puta merda. Ah. Eu não vou conseguir.
Suddenly, he heard some strange noises in the corner of the attic.
Huh? Who's there?
Daniel decided to go over and take a look.
Tá, vamos olhar nos sons. Sons estranhos no meu porão. Sótão. Ah! Caralho, mudou do nada, mano.
It was a mousetrap, and there was a red origami paper dragon inside of it.
Tadinho, liberta ele.
Daniel carefully removed it. It was marvelous and beautiful. The only problem was part of its wing was damaged. But Daniel found a way to repair it.
Eu não tô vendo onde é que ele tá machucado, tá ligado? Ah, tá.
Daniel held the repaired paper dragon high up in the air, imagining that it soared over all the world below. He played and played with the paper dragon.
Wee! Woo! Dragon! Soar!
In the warm afternoon sun, Daniel had to fight his eyelids just to keep them open.
Could it be? Or is this all just a dream?
The next day, with boredom and loneliness weighing him down, he began to fiddle with the old radio.
Our town is located in the plains, where earthquakes are not particularly common. Although there are 17 fault zones around us, they are all inactive.
Geografia.
A scrunched up ball of paper rolled over to his feet.
Where did this paper ball come from?
Just as Daniel went to pick it up, the ball suddenly came to life, and it rolled away. Daniel chased after it.
Ah, aqui. Caralho, mano, a bola é o Pelé. É pra eu pegar correndo, não? Pô, não, eu vou te pegar. Tô falando que eu vou te pegar. Peguei.
Just as he was about to seize the rolling paper ball, suddenly, terrible sparks erupted from it. Before his very eyes, the paper ball began to grow, bigger and bigger. At that moment, a red figure suddenly appeared. The red figure quickly subdued the paper ball and threw it into a cardboard box. Daniel studied the red figure carefully. It had a sticker on its fluttering wing. It was the paper dragon.
I wasn't dreaming. Thank you for saving me.
Daniel was grateful and very happy. He walked closer to the paper dragon, but the paper dragon seemed timid and afraid and backed away. Just then, Daniel had an idea. He took out his penny whistle and slowly played a tune.
Ah, não. Aí.
The paper dragon enjoyed the sound very much. It began to move along with the rhythm, flipping up and down in the air. Soon the two were playing and dancing, just like old friends. The paper dragon traced out a beautiful arc in the air, communicating with Daniel in a unique way.
My cherished friend, after many long years, we finally meet again. Tell me, how has your family been? A great thank you for playing that music for me. You know how I love the beautiful rhythm of that instrument. But we ought to take precautions, as the room is not stable. Do you still remember how the room works? You're welcome to visit any time.
The piece of paper then changed back into the shape of a paper dragon and flew into the cardboard box. The box closed shut, and a calm silence was restored to the attic. Daniel rushed to find a watercolor pen and marked the box with excitement in his fingertips.
Aqui ter dragões.
Over the next few days, the paper dragon came out often to play with Daniel. During this time, Daniel introduced many of his friends to the paper dragon.
That cat's name is Mrs. Carter. Ever since I secretly fed her some fish for dinner, we've been good friends. That's Duke, Mrs. Jessica's pet. He doesn't like rainy days or Mrs. Carter. Only smoked sausages fit his taste. And now, we are friends too. My name is Daniel. What's your name?
The paper dragon flapped its wings, as if it didn't understand him.
Well, since you like the sound of the penny whistle so much, why don't I just call you Penny? I'll keep practicing to make it sound better.
Daniel and Penny then played baseball together in the attic.
Let's play cat.
Ah, tá. Cat. Ai, que legal. Dale. Ai, meu cachorrinho. Obrigado, obrigado. Ah, pensei que ia poder quebrar o vidro da janela. Pô, dragãozinho, eu queria te ver mais de perto.
But just as they were in the middle of enjoying themselves, a violent shaking suddenly rose from the ground.
The stubborn earthquake is back at it, folks, and it seems even stronger than last time.
At this moment, the box suddenly shot open, and thick clouds of smoke billowed out, followed by several paper balls.
Ih.
Penny attacked the paper balls without a moment's hesitation and promptly threw them back into the box. Penny then flew around in front of Daniel and rushed right back into the box. As the box closed, the earthquake stopped. Facing a friend's farewell without a formal goodbye, Daniel felt confused and lost. He moved the box to the center of the attic. Facing it, he practiced his penny whistle day in and day out. As the days went by, Daniel's playing became smoother. One day, the box suddenly began to move.
Huh?
1, 2, 3, 4. This time there were 4 paper dragons. But they weren't alone. Enemies began to jump out of the box too.
Earthquake! Another earthquake! This time it's reached a magnitude of 5.8!
In that small attic, the 4 paper dragons fought fiercely against the paper balls. This time, the paper balls used new tactics. They clumped together into a single monstrous ball of paper. It began to shoot strong bursts of electric sparks at the paper dragons as they flew through the air. As they were hit, the paper dragons fell from the air, one after the other. Seeing the injured paper dragons, Daniel felt very distressed and anxious. Just then, one of the paper dragons painfully started to fly and gathered the remainder of its power. The paper dragon transformed into a great beam of light and dove straight down to pierce through the monstrous paper ball. And then came another paper dragon. The monstrous paper ball was blasted to bits, exploding into smaller paper balls. Trembling, they struggled to escape back into the box. The sacrificed paper dragons were reduced to swirling shreds of paper, and a silence pervaded. Peace and tranquility were restored once again to the attic. Daniel saw the remaining 2 paper dragons lying on the floor, badly wounded. He rushed to grab some stickers and treated them at once. Suddenly, countless paper dragons began to gush from the box. The 2 wounded paper dragons were repaired and began to fly. Like 2 colored threads, they merged with the other dragons, flying in unison. The dragons moved like a tide, flying freely through the attic. Daniel eagerly took out his penny whistle. He showed all his paper dragon friends the results of his hard work and practice.
Ah, não vou. Eu vou. Ah, não. Pô, jogo, não paguei pra ficar jogando jogo de flautinha.
In the sweet melody of his playing, Daniel felt himself enter into the world of dragons.
Coelho.
The paper dragons merged into a long letter and floated down towards Daniel to tell their story.
After the last war, the fantasy world enjoyed a long spell of peace and stability. But now, the giants have returned. They have launched ferocious attacks, trying to invade your world through the room. We are prepared to launch the final defense. Then we will have to destroy your room, for it is the last remaining entryway into your world. Please believe this farewell will only be temporary. We will not be apart forever, and we will never forget our eternal mission of protecting you.
At that moment, the paper dragons flew back into the box. Daniel still couldn't fully understand what the paper dragons had meant, but he had a vague feeling in his heart that he may never see his new friends again.
Bah.
A few days later, Daniel's chickenpox had fully recovered. He could now play the penny whistle very, very well. But the paper dragons never returned. Maybe it was time to leave and move on.
Earthquake warning! Magnitude 6.2! A massive earthquake is hitting our town! All townspeople, please leave your houses immediately and move to safe open spaces!
Just then, countless paper dragons shot from the cardboard box. However, it seemed like they were under attack, spinning and falling through the air in confusion.
What's happening?
Daniel quickly grabbed the stickers out from his bag and did his best to heal the injured paper dragons.
Cara, cadê minha mochila?
But the paper balls swarmed together and pushed Daniel away, subduing him firmly in the corner. He couldn't move. Suddenly, ominous clouds rose from the box, and a violent lightning flashed through the room. The figure of a giant slowly emerged from the thick clouds, and the entire attic became overwhelmed with its evil aura.
The earthquake is growing stronger, now with a magnitude of 7.1! Heaven almighty, are we doomed?
The giant unleashed its power maniacally. The paper dragons struggled against it, with no means of fighting back. At this critical moment, two paper dragons shined brilliantly. Together, they heroically crashed their bodies into the giant. Daniel thought the giant had been defeated by the paper dragons, but soon he found that things would probably not be so simple. The giant's figure could still be seen in the thick smoke, looking evil and terrible. The attacks of the paper dragons had had no effect, and the giant had only grown stronger. It fought back with a new ferocity. The paper dragons were simply no match for it.
The earthquake is going stronger still! The greatest disaster this town has seen in over 100 years! My heavens! Will this nightmare ever end?
With the paper dragons now all but defeated, Daniel spotted a frail figure in the distance. It was Penny. It flew gently in front of Daniel and affectionately rubbed its head against his fingers, as if this whole crisis had never happened. Daniel felt like Penny was trying to tell him something, but he didn't quite understand what. Penny then left Daniel and soared into the air with a determination in its wings. Suddenly, the other paper dragons seemed to be summoned. They flew through the air, all together in unison, responding to the call without an ounce of hesitation. At that moment, Penny turned into a great red beam and rushed fast towards the giant. The other dragons followed, shining together like a shooting star. At that moment, Daniel seemed to see a real dragon flying.
No!
The huge explosion from the impact drowned out everything else in the attic. The attic rained down with countless pieces of paper, the leftover scraps of the paper dragons. Daniel wanted to collect all of the pieces. He thought he could still fix them.
Será que dá? Onde mais tem? Ah, tá.
Goodbye, my friend.
The nightmare is over. The earthquake has stopped. With God's mercy, our town is safe. We thank you, Lord, for your protection.
A few days later, the art festival was held as scheduled. Daniel attended the show with his penny whistle.
And now, Daniel Trevor will perform a penny whistle solo of a song titled Fly With Me.
Odeio palco. Odeio público. Fuder, né? Vamos errar aqui na frente do público. Jogo, não me distrai, porra. Porra. Isso eu tô vendo ou é de verdade? Bonito, velho.
And that's how the story ends. Now, you might be wondering, what happened next? Are there still paper dragons in the world? Well, that's a difficult question to answer. But I believe that they are still protecting us somewhere in this world,
Porque manter eles
just like they
selados.
promised they would, forever, into eternity.
Eu não mantenho eles selados, não são ameaça? Dragões fofos, eu amei eles tanto. Eu também, mas o que aconteceu com aqueles pequenos fofos? SCP tal agora está sendo contido no Instituto de Pesquisa de não sei o que lá, onde o Dr. Daniel está supervisionando, é o diretor supervisor. Aquela caixa ainda tá em silêncio, se mantém em silêncio. Como é que tu sabe disso, gente? Eu pensei que você não ia no bagulho mensal. Sob a direção do Dr. Trevor, o Gent passou 2 anos pesquisando SCP tal. Então ele sabe muito mais que a gente. Uau. Ei, eu te disse que aquele SCP particular, em particular, não se encaixa comigo. Ah, vamos lá, Gent. Mas sério, imaginando você inventando mentiras e pilhas de... Tá, eu estive aqui por 1 mês e eu tô me ajustando ao trabalho. Mesmo que o conteúdo do meu trabalho é um processo de... É apenas um processo de arquivar arquivos. É um trabalho que nunca vai me entediar. Tá, eu espero que esse não seja o caso. Qual o caso? Em fato, eu tinha planejado ver um doutor, mas a Zoe me disse que é aquele negócio típico de síndrome do rookie, que é o novato, né? E que eu estaria melhor em alguns dias. Eu espero que esse não seja o caso. Eu espero que este seja o caso. Mano, eu não achei nenhum pingo de horror, terror nesse capítulo. Não, tipo, foi legal, mas não achei nenhum pingo de horror. Então, enfim, o próximo vai ser o SCP-300. Um dos próximos, né? Enfim, como que tamo de vídeo, mano? 30 minutos ainda, mano. Vamos mais um, né? Pelo amor de Deus. Tá. Passa isso pra cá. Vidro de perfume. Inglaterra. 2 a 8 horas. Enviar. Não sei o que. Documento. Getter. Experimento. Enviar. Memetics. Memes. Uma data de 900. Classe safe. Vamos traduzir mais alguns zap. Carla. Aqui, diretor Hour. Tem um arquivo temporário que precisa ser sortido. Os outros estão em campo, então você vai ter que se adonar desse assunto. Certo, deixa pra mim. Deixa comigo, no caso. Essa missão é uma emergência, Cal. É além do seu nível atual. Mas sua performance recente provou que você tem a habilidade de conseguir. Pode contar comigo, chefia. Lembre-se. Fique sano. Sempre fique de acordo. Beleza, vai lá. Uau. Consciência. Intrusão da consciência da SCP e tal. Plano de bruxo? Entendi porra nenhuma, né? Acabei de ler. Tá, Tá, isso aqui então já é um outro SCP, porque o negocinho do dragão foi muito...
D6744, please provide your identification code according to the mission letter. 4 and 20 blackbirds.
Okay.
Tell me, Doc, when was the last time this rag on my head was washed?
D6744, according to the 7th edition of the Security Regulation Amendment, you must first provide your identification code. Otherwise, you will be executed.
Alright. 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie. You're a real fan of these formalities. Everything's got to be right by the book with you. Oh, God. Fuck.
Mike Donald, consciousness intrusion expert, former leader of MTF UP2, codename Spider. Now, level D personnel, number 6744.
Enough with these damn formalities. Just what the hell you want me to do?
D6744, do you know about the Witch Plan?
I've heard the name, that's all.
The plan is under the direct command of O5. Every last detail of the plan is protected by the strictest confidential terms.
So what?
D6744, what you're about to witness is top secret information of the Foundation.
The hell is going on?
A few hours ago, something went wrong with the Witch Plan experiment. The energy of the human anomaly, SCP-239, is out of control and has begun diffusing outward, disintegrating everything it touches.
You guys seriously never cease to amaze me.
SCP-239 is now a ticking time bomb. She could go off at any moment. D6744, I need you to enter the consciousness of SCP-239 to stop this bomb from exploding.
The neural key is fully charged and ready to enter
Hold
the
on,
target
wait, I'm not
consciousness
following you.
space.
Just-
Begin the program.
Consciousness
What's
begins to
happening?
link. Start the countdown.
D6744, we don't
damn it,
have
just
much time
hold
left.
it!
3,
Fuck, wait!
2,
Wait,
and
wait!
size.
Como caralho eu vou fazer isso? Não tenho a consciência de um SCP, mano. Camus Magam. Puta que... Tá agressivo hoje, filha da puta. Não entendendo que é uma criança.
D6744, can you hear me?
Son of a bitch! Fuck you!
The situation is urgent. If you were still the way you used to be, you would have done the same.
Hello there? Hey, wait!
D6744, what did you see?
A little girl, but she ran away when she saw me.
That little girl is SCP-239. What else have you discovered?
Sorry. I'm sorry. Help me.
The girl's consciousness is severely damaged. That probably explains her total loss of energy control.
Then how should we proceed?
Como que eu vou saber?
I'll have to enter her preconscious. If there's a solution to this, it's gonna be in there.
Good. D6744, you really are the right person for this mission. D6744, I must remind you, SCP-239 is no ordinary girl. She is uniquely dangerous. Do not forget.
Yeah, I got it.
Dá pra entrar numa porta aí, mano.
I'm dangerous too, don't forget.
Time clock. Summer, bird, movie, snake, cry, turkey, eagle, 16, eternal blood, science, Zeus, rainstorm, whisper, butterfly, garden, activate, wings, fan, passion, French, resin, roarer, red, sleep, stone green, touch, move, Pretty, close, pain, lust. Ladybug, time,
Fica
clock.
quietinho no teu canto aí que tá de boa.
Bird, movie, snake, cry, turkey, eagle, 16, eternal blood, science, Zeus, rainstorm, whisper.
Ah, não.
You will pay the price.
Holy mother of...
Vai dar um choque na tua avó. Mas tu é mais rápido que eu, mano. O que que eu vou fazer? Claro que eu quero correr. Eu tô tentando correr, porra. Tá, ó. Primeira lua, depois primeira lua. Bolsonaro. Aí vai na esquerda porque tem. Puta que pariu, assim que quer, assim que ele quer, mano. Bom dia. Chat bar. Só isso que tem pra fazer, né? Ah, nem. Como é que eu... Tá, calma, entendi. Reset puzzle. O que eu tô fazendo, mano? Dá pra cortar a porra da linha, pelo amor de Deus. É só isso, porra. Mas já tava assim, mano.
Ability control test number 125 of SCP-239. Okay, let us begin. First, set voltage strength to 30 kilovolts. Power on.
Vamos dar choque na mina, porra.
SCP-239. Move the target object to the designated location.
I'm 11 da vida.
Ability control test number 125 has failed.
The voltage intensity must be insufficient. I'll need a new test site, along with new equipment that can handle a greater voltage load.
Minha, velho.
Bird's Nest calling D6744. Do you copy?
Copy.
The energy of SCP-239 is still diffusing outward. What's your situation?
Situation's more complicated than I thought. I'm gonna need more time.
Be quick about it.
I got it. Quit rushing me.
Ah, não. Esse cara vai sair dali e vai me caçar.
Have you heard?
Não?
Heard what?
O5 is displeased with the slow progress of Dr. Pierce's experiments. They've appointed a new director to take over the project.
You sure it's not just a rumor? Today's morning session was chaired by Dr. Pierce.
It's true. Trust me. If I'm being honest, I don't really like Dr. Pierce. Something about him, just gives me the creep.
He's coming. Stop.
Não sei porque eu peguei. Peguei pra não ler. Tá com choque na porta. Eita porra. Parece quando o modelo tá bugado, sabe, o ragdoll. Então. Eu acho que eu vou seguir pra cá, né? Ah, employee card. Onde é que tem um employee card? Dá pra eu passar aqui pelos bagulhos tudo. Mas que bom. Tem um employee card. Meu Deus, o teclado do mouse e tudo. Onde é que tem employee card? Aqui no cantinho. Recepção. Não. Então. Não vou voltar lá não, mano. Vai ter que ser aqui, mano. Será que tá flutuando em algum lugar? Eu não tô vendo. Ah, tá. Okay.
How are the preparations for the experiment coming along?
Equipment's been checked. Everything is ready.
Good. Anything to be aware of?
Sam went to the counseling room after yesterday's experiment.
Give him an injection of amnestic agent, and let Arthur take his place.
Tá, agora me dá um employee card. É o mesmo cara que eu vi lá na frente. Na ficha. DNA. Putz. 250.000 volts. Tá aí agora, mano. Ah.
Try again. Set voltage strength to 250 kilovolts.
Dr. Pierce, the heart rate of SCP-239 has now exceeded 160. Her physiological indicators are quickly approaching their limit. Perhaps we should consider pausing for a while.
Continue. Pressurize.
vai
Set to
matar a
250
guria, cara.
kilovolts. Go. Now. SCP-239. Pay close attention to my instructions. Crush that car in front of you. What's the meaning of this?
Sean Pierce.
Violet.
Long time, Sean. What's it been? 7 years?
I've got no time to play catch-up with you. Not a great first impression you're leaving either. Barging into my lab and interfering with my experiments. According to Foundation security regulations, I could have you detained, you know.
Still the same old temper.
Tá,
Haven't
não é
changed
hora pra
one bit, Sean.
reencontros
Well,
aqui.
if you want to talk business, then let's talk business. You should have a look at this first.
This is...
Que é isso aí, mano? Não. Tô vendo porra nenhuma.
No.
This is O5's mandate. Effective immediately. Which plan and all SCP-239 experiments will be led by me.
No. That's... No! This is a mistake. It's not possible.
Don't take it personal, Sean. The simple fact is that the development of SCP-239 is moving too slow. They want a more ambitious approach. A new process, if you will.
A new process? What new process? Just what do you know about process? Please, Violet, enlighten me.
Sean, let us end our bickering with this. Victory comes to those who fight, and to those who last.
Mandato da Fundação. Que porra é essa? Fusível? Queria, mas não tô não, mano.
Bird's Nest, do you copy?
Copy, loud and clear.
Just what exactly is Witch Plan?
That's not your concern. Focus on the mission at hand. Stop the spread of energy diffusion released by SCP-239, and do it quick.
Yeah, sure.
Bom dia, bom dia. O que temos aqui? Tem nada aqui. Na real tem que ter... Ah, é um puzzle, né? Tá, começa onde, mano? Começa aí, velho. Tá certo, véi.
Director Tattoo. The storybooks and toys we ordered have arrived at C3 Warehouse.
Good. How's the containment room remodeling coming along?
The bed and daily necessities are all in place. The demolition of the ARB potential development plan will be completed next.
Good and good. Now, how about the formal meeting with our little princess?
Tô roubando todos os papéis, mas não tô lendo porque eu tô com uma preguiça de traduzir. Nem fudendo que a guria é classe Cater. Isso daí é um Euclide.
Hello there. Hold on a second. I'm not gonna hurt you. God damn it.
Hello there, child. Are you having nightmares?
Monsters. Monsters. Scared. Scared.
When you feel scared, just close your eyes. Imagine something beautiful, and those terrible things will disappear.
Who are you?
My name is Violet Tattoo. You can just call me Violet. I will take care of you from now on. No one will hurt you ever again. All right. That's it for today's bedtime story. We'll have a little test tomorrow. You need your rest.
Afraid. Sleep. Nightmares.
SCP-239, are you afraid of having nightmares again?
Yes. Afraid.
Just remember what I told you. When you feel scared, just close your eyes. Imagine your little friends in the stories all running out of their books to come play with you. Then you won't be afraid. Get some sleep now. Remember to imagine those beautiful images.
Pô, me deixa no escuro não, mano.
Close eyes. Imagine. Imagine. Beautiful images.
Bom dia. Opa.
A long time ago, there was a robin. It wanted a home of its own. But what should a home look like? We decided to ask other animals.
Elefante. Não, credo.
The robin needs an elephant.
Esse cara parece tudo grosso.
It says the house should have very strong floors. Strong enough to support my weight. The robin shakes his head.
Não mata a zebrinha não.
The cheetah stops its hunting. It pulls
rolls back and whispers, there should be beautiful spotted curtains to block out the harsh sun. The robin shakes its head again. The giraffes speak from way up high. The house should have a high roof, and plates should hang from the ceiling. The robin flaps its wings and flies away. The hippos let out a loud yawn. House should be built in a pool, so we can bathe anytime and sleep anytime. The robin shakes off the water droplets and flies away.
Parece um mockingbird lagado, mano. Não vai dar certo. Até o final disso, pelo amor de Deus.
Shakes its head and flies away.
Rinoceronte volta aqui.
It flies, and finally it lands on the back of a rhinoceros. The rhinoceros says, everyone travels with all sorts of strange questions inside, but after traveling far and long enough, the answer that everyone finds is that the truth is not far, for it lays within our very hearts. Robin, what kind of home do you want? The robin says, the home I want is...
Não devia ter entrado, né? Devia ter esperado.
SCP-239, what are you doing? What's going on here? What's happening? SCP-239, we have to work and rest according to plan.
But
Alex, clear up the mess.
At once, Director.
O que ela fez?
SCP-239, this is all for your own good. You must be obedient and complete tomorrow's test. After that, I'll give you a gift.
A gift?
All right. Back to sleep now, SCP-239.
O que ela fez que eu não entendi? Mano, essa corrida aqui do jogo é uma bosta, hein? Uma escada que não leva a nada. Elevator. Chiquinho, hein? Animais.
Is next week.
I'll see to it, Director. What shall we do with these creations of SCP-239?
Destroy them.
Caralho, ela mata passarinho? Isso aqui é único cavalo.
A gift for me. Happy.
Parece que bosta. Parece bagulho de botar no chimarrão.
Hey, you there? D6744 calling Bird's Nest. D6744 calling Bird's Nest. What the hell are these guys up to?
Só mais hein?
Director Tattoo. The experimental site has been fully prepared. The report may begin at any time.
Excellent. If today's experiment goes smoothly, I will have full control over which plan. Go, check again to be sure that everything is in place. There can be no omissions.
At once, Director.
Ah, porra, vamos tomar no curto do outro lado.
Dr. Pierce, as you can see, I'm very busy at the moment. We'll be presenting Witch Plan's progress to the O5 Council shortly.
Right, yes, that's just it. Listen, SCP-239's abilities are greater than you could ever imagine. She is infinitely more powerful now than when she was born. Your experimental procedures lack the proper controls. Any mistake, no matter how minuscule, could have irreversible consequences.
Dr. Pierce, let us not forget that it was your previous missteps that caused us to miss the ideal incubation period for SCP-239. If we don't cultivate her using my method, the window of opportunity will be closed for good.
But listen, if you go about it using your method, you will repeat the accident that happened 7 years ago. You do remember, don't you? Heisenberg, Freeman, Claire?
Enough, Sean! Don't you dare bring up their names. Sean, the progress of civilization has always come with sacrifices. You don't get one without the other. To have the chance to harness the abilities of SCP-239, no price is too great.
Violet, you are playing with fire.
Dr. Pierce, it's time. I suggest you go to the first floor to get front row seats to civilization's next leap of progress.
Violet! Listen to me! Violet!
Roubar papel. Novembro de 2004, caralho. Foi no mês que eu nasci.
I am Violet Tattoo, and this is the meter test part 1. SCP-239. Do you remember our friend here? The little robin with the pretty feathers? Can you make it come out and play with us?
Eu deu vida a um personagem.
Very well
foda.
done. All right, let's continue with part 2. Now we need to give the robin a home.
A home?
Yes, a home. Just like in the storybook. The robin needs a tree to call home. So let's give him a big tree.
Robin, home. Not the tree.
SCP-239, you just need to listen and follow my orders. Come on now. Let's give our good friend the robin a big tree.
Home. Not tree.
SCP-239, I need you to follow
Vou bater
orders
nessa
and
mulher.
make a tree. SCP-239, if you don't follow orders, there will be no more nice things for you. No toys, no storybooks, no pretty decorations. Back to that cold, ugly room. You don't want that, do you?
No. No.
Then make the goddamn tree for me.
Mano, como é que tu vai fazer
Everyone, no need to panic.
Marvel
This is all standard. SCP-239 will have a slight effect on the current when using her abilities. It's perfectly normal. Very well done, SCP-239. Good. Perfect. As you can well see, under my guidance, SCP-239's abilities grow more and more powerful
Essa
each
árvore é
day.
grande demais.
Over time, we will expand the experimental content, and we will see even more advancements. SCP-239, you can stop now. That's enough. Stop it, SCP-239. That's an order. Stop now.
É pra eu estar fugindo? Não, né?
God damn it! Why won't it open? John? John!
Agora tu tá escutando.
John, the backup door outside. Help me open it. Come on, quick!
Eu vou muito bater nessa mulher. Se ela tá viva ainda.
Stop it, SCP-239. That's an order. Stop now. God have mercy. God damn it! Why won't it open? Sean? Sean!
O Sean
Sean,
não vai vir
the backup door
ajudar.
outside. Help me open
Vai
it.
mesmo.
Come on, quick!
Violet, I told you were playing with fire.
Cut the bullshit and let me out. She's lost her mind. What are you doing? Open it! Open the damn
Não,
thing!
não abre, Sean, não abre.
No, Violet. I can't.
What do you mean?
SCP-239 is out of control. Why would I open the gate?
What the fuck are you saying? Open it!
You're right, Violet. Victory comes to those who fight, and to those who last.
Talking crazy, Sean. This is not that. Open the fucking thing!
An accident of this magnitude is just what I need to prove myself.
Sean! Sean, don't think like that! We can work together. We'll do it your way. Your rules, your method. Whatever you want.
Employa mais.
We'll do... I know! I'll quit! I'll resign! Which plan is all yours?
I will use these learnings to improve the plan and equipment. I've never been so certain of success.
No, Sean. Let's not think like that. Let's talk things through.
You have proven invaluable, Violet. You will not die in vain.
No, Sean, no, you fuck! You fucking Sean! I quit! Sean, you should...
Ah, ela desintegrou. Que porra é? Que é isso aqui, mano?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Ah, a parte de cima do negocinho.
D6744. The energy output is getting out of hand. How much longer?
So this is the witch plan, huh? Are we anything more than tools to you?
No.
It's not about that. This is about saving the world. Either you fix this, or we're all screwed.
That's what I'm doing.
Then move your ass and do it already.
Tô tentando.
Yeah, suck my nuts. Quitting the Foundation was the best damn decision of my life.
Opa, tem puzzle. Cadê o puzzle? Aqui. Que porra quer dizer amarelo? Eu não posso pisar o vermelho. Ah. Não sei se eu entendi. Tá, ok.
I now present to you the ARB Potential Development Device 2.0. This device is capable of not only better stimulating the potential of abnormal objects, but can also automatically turn on the respective electric field control, so long as the abnormal objects exceed the preset amplitude. This will ensure that the experiment is foolproof, with zero chance of runaway. The tragedy of directed how-to cannot be repeated. We must learn from our mistakes. We must not forget the enormous power of SCP-239. And we must treat security as a top priority. Otherwise, all of this will be for nothing. Do not forget the credence we live by. Secure, contain, protect. This we must uphold at every turn.
E aí? Ah, tá, saem por aqui, né?
I'm sorry.
Hi, hello. It's okay. I just want to talk.
No. Stay away.
What happened? It's not your fault.
Away!
Oh, shit.
You will all die! Die! You will all die!
I am Dr. Sean Pierce. December 25th, 2005. 1630 hours. This is the first experiment of ARP Plan 2.0. SCP-239. We will repeat the previous tests first.
Experiment 1. Strength test. Pass rate of 95%.
Voltage strength 600 kilovolts. Power on. SCP-239. Crush the car in front of you.
Ai, que susto, mano.
Test completed. Pass.
Good. We'll now begin the new test.
Experiment 3. Creation test. Pass rate indeterminate.
Voltage strength 800 kilovolts. Power on. SCP-239. Reassemble this junk into a truck. A real, operational truck, not some fancy replica. Very well done. Don't you understand what I said? Reassemble that goddamn truck! Very well done. The experiment cannot be discarded halfway. Make it quickly, just like what you did before. To 950 kilovolts.
Dr. Pierce, our equipment can't handle that much current.
Damn it. I'm the one who's in charge of this experiment. 950 kilovolts, now! Power on!
Imagine. Beautiful images.
What the hell is this? Damn it! Stop trying to play violent tricks on me! I know how to deal with your useless imagination. Increase the voltage strength to 1,000 kilovolts!
Dr. Pierce, the current has breached the security threshold. If left to overload, the device could explode at any moment.
Get the hell out of here! Come on. This is for victory! Do not fail me!
Mas eu acho que sim, é suposto a falhar, sim. Também me mete uns três monstros que essa mina criou. De tanto sofrer choque, ela criou esse monstro na cabeça dela. Caralho.
D6744. Nicely done.
Hold on.
The outflow of energy of SCP-239 has subsided and is now beginning to dissipate. We have regained control.
Just hold on.
Again, a job well done. The synapse is now ready to be disconnected.
Can you just hold the fuck on and listen for a damn change?
What's the matter?
The problem hasn't yet been solved. She's still lost deep in her mental anguish.
That's not our concern. The crisis has been averted. Innumerable lives have been saved. Your mission is complete.
My mission's not complete until she is stable.
Compassion in times of desperation leads only to the destruction of yourself.
3 minutes. You owe me that much. For all this, you owe me. I can enter her subconscious and fix this. 3 minutes.
Very well. I'll disconnect the synapse in 3 minutes. If you're not back, then so be it. I will show no compassion.
Por que eu tô quebrando isso? Tá, não me bota um temporizador na minha tela, tá? Pelo amor de Deus.
Team Honey Badger has entered the value anomaly area, now quickly approaching.
Good. Proceed.
The amniotic fluid has broken. Send to delivery room 2.
muito bom. Esse no hospital.
What's going on? The needles on these readers are all over the place. I don't know, but my watch has stopped working too.
Ah, bagulho com magnetismo. Ah, velho, que saco esses bagulho.
Maternal dystocia, profuse bleeding. Send to operating room now.
Imagina, cara, paciente assim. Eu acho que eu vou junto aqui, né?
Value fluctuation increasing. Team Honey Badger approaching target.
Ah, eu não vi, eu tava olhando pra parede.
Blood pressure?
Hemostat, dogs.
Target confirmed. Containment operations ready.
Excellent. Operation Witch Hunt. Commence.
Caçar a bruxa, mano. Ah, não, agora tem azul.
Congratulations, a lovely princess with beautiful blue eyes.
Ah, quando a guria nasceu.
Thought of a good name for her?
She is my beautiful angel.
Target SCP-239 has been contained.
SCP-239! SCP-239!
SCP-239. SCP-239.
SCP-239! That's an order!
SCP-239. That's an order.
SCP-239! Do as I say!
SCP-239. Do as I say.
Come on! Do it!
Come on, do it.
SCP-239! SCP-239! SCP-239!
Don't blame yourself. None of this is your fault. Maybe you weren't meant for this world.
Those eyes. Imagine. Imagine. Beautiful. Images. The robin says, the home I want, my home is squishy all over, with shiny warm lights and no more cold steel. Filled all the way with beautiful star stickers and colorful lights everywhere, everywhere. Everywhere I go, they twinkle, twinkle like little eyes. So many good books, with the cutest animals inside. They only say nice things to me. They always want to chat with me. So many beautiful decorations, soft bed, and mountains of toys. I can play all day, anywhere I want. I'll have my favorite toy, a beautiful carousel. I'll ride and ride, and it will take me anywhere. There, I will not be yelled at. I will not be punished. I can sing as much as I like. I hope so much to live here forever. My home, Seguros' home.
Oh, my head.
Take a deep breath. Just some minor side effects from the force disconnection.
She's not coming back.
What?
In the end, she chose to shut off her subconscious. She'll sleep forever, like a plant.
Maybe that's for the best. Anyways, our primary concern is the incident report. It'll require some brainstorming.
Not my concern.
I'll arrange for someone to take you back. See you on the next mission.
Not in this lifetime.
Eu acho que ela voltou, hein? Porque eu vi o bagulho se mexer. É, eu li tudo. Tacar os arquivos aqui. Caralho, ela tem 8 anos. Classicator. Enviando. E beleza, eu vou traduzir, acho que o resto depois. Então basicamente é isso, espero que tenham gostado, mouse pela duração do vídeo. Se gostar, desse like, se inscreva se não for inscrito e até o próximo vídeo.